Hello. Yeah. What? No. It's nothing we didn't expect. All right. Talk to you in the morning.
What's going on?
Oh, JR and Adam Chandler are mobilizing to take our son from us. That's why I need you now, Kelly. More than ever.
Come on, darling, come. Where is Commissioner Buchanan? I need to see him immediately.
I think he's on his way back in.
You think? Get on the phone and have him come over here right now.
Dorian.
Why not? Honey, he's always available whenever the police are persecuting me with false murder charges or something. But now that we need his help, he's unavailable?
Stop! Aunt Dorian, why are you making this about you, okay? It's not about you. It's about my mom right now. She's in trouble. So just let it go.
Why don't you let me handle this my way?
Excuse me? You have to help find my mom. Because you and the police officers didn't help my mom find my dad, now she's out there all alone. And don't woe me, okay? My mom is missing. And Margaret Cochran kidnapped her. I'm almost positive that she did, and it's all your fault. So now you and all of your other people that you want to get help from have to go save my mom, or else she'll die.
What happened here?
You knocked her out.
Did Blair set this place on fire?
No, she saved me from the fire, Mother.
Oh, so I guess she's your little hero, huh? The burning question is, who is going to save Blair from me? I was looking high and low for you, Blair. And ta-da! You were here in our little love nest. See, this was all meant to happen. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, how lucky I am. Todd would do anything to save his poor little Blair. And you know exactly what I want.
Dolly, I'm really not hungry. Okay, so then we won't eat a lot. Just, I know you think I'm sounding bossy here, but I'm not taking you back to Antonio till I know that you're okay. It's just the memory of Antonio murdering Tico. It just keeps on playing in my head over and over and over again. Yeah. It must be really horrible, Dad, to see someone you love do something like that. Yeah. Especially because I know he did it for me. And it makes me love him even more.
Hey. I'm not interrupting, am I?
How's Antonio? Have you seen him?
I'm not sure. I didn't want to bother him. Apparently Chris was in there when I was leaving, so I thought I'd give them some time.
That's where he is.
Can I talk to you for a second? Give us a minute, Jess?
Sure. I'll go get us a table.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just...
Just what?
Everything you've been saying about Christian and how dangerous he is, I've been letting it get to me. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm just really glad that he got rid of this guy.
Chris, what the hell's going on?
You're gonna die, Antonio. The way your brother Tico died.
Chris? Why are you doing this? her go. I'm not going to do anything you want me to do unless you let her go. You understand me? Not a thing.
Why exactly are you so glad he got rid of the gun?
I shouldn't have said that. Don't look at me like that. I have to go be with Jess.
Hey, wait, don't do that. Don't just walk away without answering the question.
I don't know why I'm glad. Okay, I do know, John. You're making me paranoid. You're making me feel all these awful thoughts about my husband.
Nobody made you do anything, Natalie.
John, Christian would never shoot anyone. He hated Tico, and I'm worried that when he finds out Antonio's in jail for murdering him, he'll be really upset.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll know more about what we're dealing with when we get the results of Chris's DNA test back.
We don't need to hear the results, okay? Christian, he's been through hell. He's been traumatized, so if he's been acting distant or a little strange, maybe that's why. Okay, the man who came back to me is my husband.
I hope you're right now.
Brother.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to him.
Go. Please.
Talk to you later. Hey, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, John. Listen, got some good news, so I figure I'll just launch right into it and get out of the way.
You got good news?
Yes, I do.
Some good news.
Okay, since they arrested Antonio for Tico Sante's murder, the hospital board has voted to reinstate me. I start work tomorrow.
I had no doubt that would happen.
Listen, I'm sorry about Antonio. You know, I know he's your buddy,
But you're my brother, all right? So I can still be happy for you, right?
right on.
Let me say buy you a drink.
Yeah, drink sounds good.
Yeah? Come on, over here. Get a couple drafts.
Yeah, I can only stay for one drink, though. A couple guys from the hospital are throwing a little shindig for me over at Brody's.
Little shindig, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah?
Hey, maybe I'll crash it.
That'd be great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll crash it with Evangeline then.
Even greater. Listen, I'm glad you guys are doing good.
Me too. Hey, is Marcia going to be there?
If you're asking if we're back together, the answer is no.
I thought because, well, you know, she was pretty instrumental in getting Jess to remember who she saw kill Tico.
I owe her big time.
Yeah. You also look like you miss her.
Natalie, I'm sorry. Ice cream doesn't even look appealing right now, okay? All right, let's just get out of here. Let's leave. Leave? Yeah, I mean, you want to be with Antonio. I want to be with Christian. Why are we here? What are we doing here? Now let's go.
Don't come any closer.
Let's talk about this.
Stop.
What's going on with you, Chris?
You must kill someone who is hated, and another who is loved. You must kill Antonio Vega.
I've seen this look before. In the elevator at the gallery. When I was about to fall. You weren't going to help me. Then Natalie called out. That's when you reached down and saved my life. You'd have never done that if you really wanted me to die.
It's time, Christian.
It wasn't time then. Now it is.
Go ahead. Shoot me.
So I've got the guest list for the party here. Reads like a who's who of the business.
What? What does?
The guest list for your publishing party?
Oh, right. You know,
I'm sorry. Will you excuse me just for 1 second? I will be right back.
Yeah.
Okay? Michael? Hi, look, I heard of, I heard you were going to be reinstated. And I'm so relieved. It's great. It's great news.
Yeah, well, it's all because of you.
Well, I'm really happy for you. You know, everything's okay and that you're going back to work.
Yeah, me too.
John, sorry, I heard about Antonio. I know you guys are good friends.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay, Marcy.
You know, I'm over here with Hayes. I gotta go. I have a meeting. So
Yeah, right.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, Marcy, wait. Mr. Short-Term Memory here, he wanted to... So what there is a little party for Michael tonight at Brody's, and he had...
Yeah, I had
just sort of...
I forgot. I was going to ask you to come. You want to come?
I would really like to, but I have another meeting with a stylist later. It's for my, that big publishing party I was having. I think I told you about that.
I understand.
Yeah, well, it's a lot to do, prepare,
Of course. Right.
I'm sorry. I'll see you later.
Hey, Mars?
Yeah?
I'm glad to hear that things are going so well for you.
Thanks, Michael.
For the last time, Dorian, I've read you this report. The officers that responded when Star hit that panic button
did absolutely nothing.
That's because there was nothing to do. See, there was no reason to bring action against Margaret.
No, that's because the entire Landview Police Department has a grudge against me and my family.
A grudge?
Oh, yes. Can you imagine if it was you and your family, if the mighty Buchanans were in trouble? And do I need to remind you that Margaret Cochran was an accountant for Buchanan Enterprises? Maybe Kevin sicked her on Todd and Blair.
Is there any chance that we can stick to the facts?
She was sticking to the facts.
Fact, Blair is missing.
Star, please. You say that Margaret came to see you.
She was trying to get me to tell her where my mom was.
All right.
But then she tried to grab me.
Did anyone else see her in the house?
No, listen, I told the police everything, but they didn't believe me. It's the truth. She just kept telling me that she knew where my dad was. And that's when I ran away and hit the panic button.
All right, and that was a few hours ago, right? How long has Blair been missing?
Well, a few hours.
Please. You have to help me find my mom and dad. Please.
Maybe we should concentrate on Blair for now.
What, and forget about my dad? Never. Listen, Commissioner, you have to help me. Please.
Why would you willingly put your ex-wife in danger?
That's not what I'm talking
No, I told you over and over again that I would do something terrible to Blair if you didn't do what I asked, and you continue to defy me. Well, it is going to be your fault when Blair dies a hideous
Margaret,
death.
stop. Stop. All right, I'll do it. I'll do anything you want. I'll give you that baby. I won't fight you. I won't try to run away. I'll stay with you as long as you need.
Oh, how sweet you are.
I mean it, Margaret. I'll do anything you want. Just let her go.
Try to stop this.
Stop what?
Chandler's fighting for the right to get Ace's DNA tested.
Well, you knew that was going to happen. He needs absolute proof that he has blood ties to Ace. And I gotta tell you, Kevin, blood counts for an awful lot in these cases.
Well, not this time.
You have to realize that you're a long shot. You know that as well as I do, unless...
Unless what?
Well, unless you plan to play dirty, like you did last time when you took Ace away from me, to bribe the judge.
Well, I How many times do I have to tell you? I didn't bribe the judge, all right? Why are you always looking for reasons to hate me?
Actually, I'm looking for reasons to like you.
All right, Star. Oh, look. Margaret really grabbed you. She threatened you.
Oh, how many times does she have to tell you?
Really, I wouldn't lie about this. I promise you, I swear.
All right, I'll put an APB out on Blair. Send some officers over to the penthouse, the Sun offices, and Margaret's apartment.
And that's all?
For now,
But there's so much more you could do, just off the top of my head.
I'll be in touch.
Come, Star. He's going to put out an APB.
There's something more you'd like him to do?
Yes, Nora. Indeed there is. Margaret Cochran was put away once before because she was dangerous, criminally insane. She's got a thing about Todd, though I think the two of them actually deserve each other.
Would you stop saying such mean things about my dad?
Your mother is a victim in this, an innocent victim. Your father dragged her into it.
He did not. Margaret dragged her into it, not my dad.
Honey, that remains to be seen, okay? You don't know anything about it.
I do.
And, excuse me, dear, would you mind? Just leave us alone. I want to talk to Nora alone. Nora.
You are not going to treat me like a kid, okay? This is my mother and my parents. Whatever you have to say to Nora, you can say in front of me.
Fine. I know this. Nora, Blair was following a lead on Margaret.
Yes, I know.
Well, did you also know that a woman matching Margaret's description was seen at a construction site and that she stole certain materials?
Yes. Dorian, don't do this on your own, okay? Let the police handle it.
Materials? What materials did she steal? I think I have a right to know.
Dynamite.
Dynamite? Dynamite? No, forget the police. Come on, we have to go save my mom and dad right now. Hurry up.
So, here's the plan. I will put little Blair out on the porch so that we can have our privacy, and then you can give me your precious little seed.
No. I need to make sure you're going to let her go. So, go get a wet cloth, put her on her forehead, help her get up. I want to make sure she's all right. And I want to see her walk out of here. I want to see her get in her car and drive down the mountain with you here.
And what guarantee will I have that you'll perform?
You'll have to trust me.
Oh, what kind of an idiot do you think I am? If I let Blair go, she'll go straight to the police. Now that she knows about our little burnt up, blown up little love nest, she'll bring them straight here.
I'll make a promise she won't.
No. Blair is the one who screwed up. She should never have come here. So, it's her own damn fault that I have to kill her.
If we have the party on the weekend, we run the risk of people being out of town.
Sure, sounds great.
Marcy, you're not listening to a thing I'm saying.
What? I'm sorry. I'm just really relieved that Michael's being reinstated and he's in the clear and he can go back to work. So my mind's a little... But I need to concentrate on my work, right? Okay, I promise I'm going to concentrate on the book party. What else do we need to discuss? I'm listening.
Okay. Oh, good news. I have 2 local talk shows booked for you the week after the publishing party. So on the 10th, you're going to fly to Chicago, and then the next morning to Philly.
So then I shot him in the foot 5 times.
Yeah, right.
You see, now I'm offended. That was a perfectly good little story, but instead of listening to me, all you can do is focus over there on the redhead.
I hate that agent. I hate the way he treats her. I hate the way he talks to her.
I hate his hair.
Yeah, suave.
Why don't you go over and separate him from her?
Yeah, right, John.
Why not? You're still in love with her.
What is it with you, John?
What did I say?
Well, first you made me look like a total jerk by telling Marcy about my party. And now you're telling me how I feel.
Somebody's got to tell you, Michael.
Yeah, I guess it is a lot easier to deal with other people's love lives than it is to deal with your own, huh, Johnny?
Okay, on that note, I'm out of here.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you at the party.
Don't be cheap.
I'll try not to. Be well.
Hey, what is it? You know, when John told me that Christian was visiting Antonia, I had a really bad reaction. Yeah, I noticed.
Jessica, I hate this. I mean, what is wrong with me? I hate not being able to trust my own husband. This is ridiculous.
Okay, nothing's wrong with you. Christian just went to go and visit Antonia. And he's just there to support him. So, the visit's only going to help the two of them. Right.
You don't want to do this. I know you don't.
I have to.
Why? I don't understand.
Neither do I.
What? Okay. Those guys on the ship, they got into your head. But they're not you, Chris. Listen to me. They're not you. Killing people, that's one thing, man. That bastard deserved to die. But if you wanted me to die, you would have let me die on that elevator, and you know that. Where's Natalie? Where's Natalie who brought you back? Come on, man, whatever it is you're fighting, bro. Whatever war you're fighting inside you, think of Natalie. Okay, I know you love her. Think of what it would do to her if you kill me.
So, after your meeting with Willie West, do you know who he is, by the way?
No.
He's a phenomenal stylist in New York. Check out his website. He's done some really amazing transformations. Marcy,
What?
this is getting ridiculous.
What is? I wouldn't
You obviously can't take your eyes off your ex-boyfriend.
No,
why don't we just go someplace that he's not?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Hayes. I can concentrate. I can do this. I promise.
Yeah, does his little triumph mean more to you than your career?
No, his career doesn't mean more, but
But what?
he does. I'm sorry, okay? I admit it. My feelings for Michael mean more than the book. It means more than anything. The money, the fame, the success, more than anything.
Marcy, forget about murder mysteries. You should be writing romance paperbacks.
Maybe you're right. You know, maybe I should be focusing more on romance and forget the stupid idea of just being friends with Mike. I mean, what was I thinking? You know, I think I'm gonna go spend the evening with him. I think I'm going to celebrate with
Marcy,
him.
you have a very important appointment with a stylist. I flew in from New York.
Well, then cancel it.
No, but I can't. He's here.
Well, then give him my regards and tell him that I'm going to be celebrating with the man I love. If you excuse me, I'm going to go freshen up.
Well, party time. Guess you should be heading over there, huh?
Yeah, you know what, Pete? I gotta take care of something. I'll meet you up in my car.
I'll go get the car.
All right, buddy.
Michael, can I speak to you for a second?
About what?
And Marcy, I think you might want to listen to what I have to say.
Hey, Laura, what are you doing back? You packed it in for the night.
Well, we went to go Ultraviolet to hear Riley play, and then Daniel had a meeting at the Chamber of Commerce.
A meeting? Mm-hmm. Oh, God, I hope I didn't miss it. No meeting?
Well, he said it was an inner circle thing. Not everyone was invited, I guess. I don't know.
Probably political. Likes to go to those things, try to sell himself.
Okay, if this is the point where you start in again with how he's using me for his own political gain, please don't. Okay? Daniel, yes, I'm sure that at some point he wants to run for office. And that's because he wants to make a difference. I think that's a good thing.
Well,
Good night.
All right.
Is Christian still with Antonio?
Yeah, why?
Visiting hours are long over.
Do you think Christian could have left without anyone noticing?
I don't know. Hey, Peppermint, it's McBain. You read? Come in, Peppermint. Peppermint, do you read? Come in. What's going on down there, Peppermint?
Let me help you. Okay? Let the people who love you help you. It's time, Christian. It is time. Okay, whatever's going on inside your head right now, fight it. Understand me? Fight it. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to Natalie.
You two stay here. Stay here.
No, we're not staying here.
Stay here.
No.
Look, I can give you all kinds of reasons why I did what I did. But, they're just gonna sound like excuses, you know? And really all I need to do is say I'm sorry. And that I want to change. I do. I just want to be the man I used to be, you know? Just want to be the man that you fell in love with.
How are you going to do that?
First thing I'm going to do is make sure that Ace isn't manipulating the judge over in Pine Valley that's hearing the case for the Chandlers. And I know that can't change what happened to you. Nothing can. But maybe this time, at least I can play fair.
I knew the man I fell in love with was in there somewhere.
I don't think I need to hear anything you have to say about Marcy.
Not even if it might help her?
Help her? The only thing you've done for Marcy since you met her is tear her down, telling her how she's not thin enough, she's not smart enough.
Michael,
she's not.
Calm down.
No, I'm not going to calm down, okay? I sat back long enough while you made Marcy feel less of herself, pretending the whole time that it was for her own good. Well, you know what? That's a bunch of crap.
Really? You have so little respect for her talent? You don't care whether or not her book is a success?
You know, I'm having a hard time understanding what her weight has to do with the success of her book.
You know, as an agent, it is my job to make sure that she is the best that she can be.
Well, I gotta tell you, pal, you're doing one hell of a job.
You know, Michael, this meeting that she has tonight is crucial. She is being prepped to meet with the CEO of the largest chain of bookstores in the United States. If they agree to sell her book, not only will she be a household name, but she'll be set for life. If that doesn't matter to you, Michael, maybe you don't care about her as much as you say you do.
Michael?
Hey,
Hi.
Marcy.
I think I'm gonna blow up my meeting tonight, and I would love to come and celebrate with you if it's still okay.
You know what? Actually, it's not. You know, sorry, I don't think it's a good idea.
I want to find my mom right now. I am trying her again.
It's no use.
Voicemail. Flair, darling, it's Dorian. Why aren't you calling me back? Please, call me just as soon as you get this message.
You know what? Have you ever thought that the reason that she might not be answering her phone is because she doesn't want to hear from you, or she knows that it's you? Because you're probably going to try and poison her against Dad like you always do. So you just let me call her.
That wasn't very nice of you, Blair. You go to hell, Margaret. Well, shouldn't you try to ingratiate yourself with me? After all, I do hold all the cards.
Let her go, Margaret.
I'm gonna go get something. I'll be back in a flash.
So sorry, honey.
A phone. Oh, sorry.
Try to get up.
Okay. Got it? What?
Margo, what's that? Don't.
Help,
Margo.
Blair.
Don't.
No,
Blair? I love you.
Antonio, put it down. Put the gun down. A little help in here. We got a cop down. Back away. Take this. Who did this? You do this? You knocked the guard out? Who did it?
All right, dude. Stand up. Get up. Cuff him.
Cuff him.
It's gonna be okay, right?
You all right? How's he doing?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened? Why is Christian in handcuffs?
He fired the gun into the air.
What? Christian, why did you have a gun?
Came here to kill Antonio.
Seeing you with Ace, seeing how much you love him and the way you talk to him and play with him, reminds me of everything I used to love about you. It reminds me of how I always knew you'd be a good dad. But
You think he belongs with Babe?
she's his mother. And I know that he will always remember us deep down in his heart. And I also know that he will be a better man because of his time that he's had with you.
I'm gonna do the right thing, Kelly. All right, I'm gonna let the system handle the situation without interference. I just can't imagine that they would let Ace go to a mother that is unstable, or a father that is using him as a pawn in a power struggle. They have to see that I am the best parent for that little boy. They have to. And I'm gonna prove that to you too.
There's so much good in you, Kevin.
I can't tell you how much it means to hear you say that.
If you say you're not going to use any dirty tricks, then I will believe you. But I can't be on your side.
It's a bad idea for me to come to the party?
Yeah, it's a bad idea for you to blow off an important meeting.
Well, it's not important, Michael. It's really not an important...
It's about your career, Marcy. You helped me get mine back, and now it's time for you to start focusing on your own.
No, look, if I cancel this meeting, I can reschedule it. Really, it's not that
Marcy,
big of a deal.
If we're going to get back together, it's not going to happen in one night.
Right.
If it's meant to be, it'll survive until after you publish your book, and then you won't have to give up anything to be with me.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Michael, everyone's waiting for the guest of honor, man.
Excuse me.
What's up? Oh, man. I just did something that I really didn't want to do.
So you're not going to the party?
No, I'm not.
I guess Michael wants to hang out with his hospital buddies tonight, huh?
Looks that way.
Obviously, they have more important things to do at the Lambview Police Department than find your mother.
And my father.
All right, it's time for Plan B.
What's Plan B? Sleep tight, dear. It's going to be a bumpy ride. But once I get rid of you, I'll finally have Todd all to myself.
Answer.
Mom? Hello?
Star, it's me.
Dad? Dad? Oh my God, Dad!
Why would you want to try and kill Antonio, Christian? Why?
I kill people.
What? No. No. See, you're wrong. You were never going to kill Antonio. You're just having another one of your nightmares.
No. The only reason I didn't kill him, Natalie, is because of you. But I've killed before. Antonio didn't murder Tico Santi. I did.